In the hills of Mount Orel and Wellington Up Mountain, behind the sunrise walls of basic school structure, a quiet crisis unfolds. Every day, our children walk into the classroom, not built for learning, but for the survivors, where books are few, desks are broken, and hope must fall in the gaps. This is not fiction, it is the daily reality of education for many children in Sierra Leone. At Calvary Lutheran School, the building still stands, but beyond the walls, the struggle begins. At Ivandi, one of the teachers here, lead her class with energy, but the resources she needed are not always available.
Good morning, ma. I'm Abubakar Sakama, and you are? Maka Edvan. Which school is this, ma'am?
This is Calvary Primary School.
Okay, ma'am. I have few questions. I will have to start with the educational system in Sierra Leone first. How do you see the educational system in Sierra Leone, especially this free quality school educational system? How do you see it?
Well, the free quality educations, there is lapses behind it.
Alright.
And those lapses is really a fault towards the government, because they will say something in another round, they will not see it. People will not see it.
Until Rachel shares her concern, not just about the books or the classroom, but the bigger picture. No playing ground, no clean compound, and the most painful of all, no government subsidies.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm Abubakar Sakama, and you are? Okay, Miss Rachel. I want to ask a few questions concerning these inadequate educational materials in schools. How do you feel, or how do you cope when there are no funding or government support in schools, especially your own school? How do you feel when you lack government funding or support?
Well, for the government funding, it's not coming. The subsidies are coming, but not timing. The subsidies are coming, but not timing. And for now, we see the subsidies too small, 10 euros per child. So you see, but it's coming, but not on time. It is not timely.
Not on time. So how do you cope by that? Especially if you need some materials, because I believe through subsidies you use it to do certain maintenance in schools and buy a lot of materials for school. And if government fails to supply subsidy at all, let me say, let's pull the delay apart. If government fails to supply subsidies, how do you cope with that?
When they fail, we'll find another ways, because that makes us teachers. Like I said, we always improvise. If government fail, then we'll find another mechanism to put in place so that we can be able to meet the needs of the children.
Okay, I believe this is a community school as well. Do you feel motivated by the parents, or do you have any support from parents around?
We don't have support from parents, and we are not asking for support from parents.
Okay. I don't know. Especially now, this free quality school education. How do you see the system? Is it working according to their plan or not?
I would say partial, working on their plans, and half again not working on their plans.
The lack of proper school facility is not just a physical issue, it creates emotional and academic pressure. Children struggle to focus in a noisy and hot classroom. Teachers must improvise, often using anime charts and old textbooks. At WMA school, Mr. Cabo teaches with purpose, but the system has not kept its promise to him. He is owed months of salaries, but he stayed wholly for the children.
Alright, good morning, sir. What is your name, sir? Alhaji Swal Kabo. Mr. Kabo, I have few questions, sir. I want you to describe what the current situation in this free education system, how teachers are going through in this current situation. How are you coping in terms of funding, support, and other things so far?
Well, truly speaking, it's a problem for all of us kids, not exempt anyone, because we don't have any place for that when starting this education. In terms of these materials, the learning materials on the issue. There are aspects of free education wherein there is no learning material for the children as well as the teachers. So in that case, if people want to actually get free education, this learning material should be essential, very, very important for both teachers and pupils. But teachers and pupils must have these materials, then I don't see any success in free education.
Is this school a government assisted school or a government school?
No, these are community or let me say mission school.
Okay.
Not even approved yet. We have applied to the ministry for approval, but it's dead up to now. So because of that, we are backward for materials or any support from the government.
So what if you want to say something to the government, what is the necessary standard or things do you want the government to support you with?
Well, according to my first statement here, these learning materials are very, very essential for both teachers as well as pupils, because we want to get some of these improved children, especially for the external exam. There must be learning materials so that the children can have them at home as well as in school. If you don't have them, there's a problem. Then two, the motivation for teachers.
Okay.
If you motivate teachers, then truly speaking, teachers will have that kind of courage. But now there is no encouragement for teachers. So how can teachers cope? Especially now the statement from the ministry is that we should not take any incentive from people's extra lessons, camping as well as all. So all those things, because of that, they are lacking. That's why you are seeing that this free education is not actually doing something like success in the future.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
It is not just the teachers who suffered. Imagine trying to learn while sharing a desk with three others or sitting on the floor. This is the school days in Sierra Leone. Teaching materials are rare. One book is shared among 4 or 5 children. Some peoples brings their own book or piece of paper, hoping it will be enough. At Fuabe College Primary School, the principal is not just an administrator, she is also a donor. When supply does not come, she uses her own money to buy what the people needs.
So what are the biggest challenges in providing inadequate nutrition?
Yes.
Understand why?
Because I don't have money. If I have money, I'll buy. If there are no materials and if you want to be effective, you have to buy. Or you go in search of.
Is this a private school?
There is a private school.
But I believe private school you are the only that you won't be staying by yourself.
No, but this school actually belongs to the university. It's not my school. This school is particularly primary school. So they give us what we want.
Faru College is a government institution.
Yes, but
Why is this a private?
I don't know.
But
It's a private school.
But you seek aid from, if you need aid, you seek aid from the university.
University that comes to school.
So if you find out that you have certain issues concerning that, especially for instead of you sorting out as a person, you should have why do you
Sometimes it's good to consult, but sometimes if you need it, yeah, university here is let me say photobus. You have to go to one photobus. Okay, like for example, like the materials also. All the long time that you take, if you have money, very nice to find it yourself. Because you work
These teachers walk distance to reach their school. carrying only a bag and a mission to teach, to inspire, and to keep hope alive, even when they have not been paid in months. What is truly powerful is the spirit of the children. They show up with smile, ready to learn despite the hardship, despite the missing books and chairs. They believe in education, even when the system does not believe in them. Some communities try to help parents sweep compound, patch walls, and donate small items. But how far can goodwill go without real support? Education is not just about building, it is about books, chairs, salary, water, and dignity. Let this documentary be a wake up call, because every child in Sierra Leone deserves not just a school but a future.